Hello and welcome back. I am Big Squirrel and this is the demo of Aegis Force, the Scorian War. It's an upcoming indie tactical RPG that for right now is scheduled to come out in August 2026. These things can change. We'll see. Like it says in the upper left, stuff in the game is going to change itself. They're still working on polishing it and everything. And I love tactical RPGs, so if you know of any others that you want me to check out, then come down in the comments and let me know. If you like what you're seeing in the video, then be sure to like the video and subscribe for more. And if you don't like what you see, subscribe for more anyway and just come dislike the other stuff. That'll show me.
Far west of the Scar lies Ruinous Pass, a decayed road through the mythless mountains. While most of Genoa has seldom moved through this misbegotten stretch of land, it has its own insidious history. Townsfolk trade in whispers at local inns, telling stories of fiendish goblins, feral imps, and cruel-bred demons that prey on commoners, thieves, and wanderers alike. The village elders speak of spirits cursed to roam the mountain after their untimely demise during the Scorian War, and of the fools who dare tread upon their sacred resting place. The genuine military, however, do not believe in such reckless superstitions. Rune-powered soldiers offer safety from the dangers of Ruinous Pass, and Genoa has used it without fear for decades. Until a month ago. Military supply wagons have been vanishing in a cloud of looming pale blue mist, along with the soldiers escorting them. In response, Callan, Orvus, and their old friend Vedette have been deployed with a twofold mission. First, find the missing transports and the fate of their soldiers. Second, unravel the ghostly mystery once and for all. What monsters truly dwell within Ruinous Pass?
We are about to find out. 5 years later. Okay, so it's been a while. Ruinous Pass, a dangerous mountain road in the eastern province of Genoa. If from what I was reading on the Steam page, the Scorian War is supposed to be about 100 years going? Yeah, 100 years long. There we go. And we're sort of in the beginning of the end of the Scorian War, I believe. I might be wrong. I did read it kind of fast. Anyway, what they're saying. So, I dumped them all over the ground. You didn't even keep the bag? Oh, I was sending a message. People can't cheat. It was a game of marbles on the street, Orvus. And she was 7 years old. And this is why I don't like to play games with Orvus. No, really? I thought it was because I always beat you. I let you win. Mercy on the less fortunate and all that. You know, if I had a dime for every... Hey, focus up, you two. You're supposed to be poor, stupid travelers transporting weapons on a dangerous road. Look at his face. He's already got the stupid bit down. Har, har, har. Very funny, you two. If it weren't for these amulets I created, we wouldn't be having this sparkling conversation, you know. Oh, we're definitely enjoying them. Right, Vedette? No doubt, this is a top 3 favorite conversation from this morning. Just remember that the aura on them only goes about 50 feet. We can't hear each other if you're too far ahead. Come on, I wouldn't leave my favorite poor, stupid travelers to get ambushed. Speaking of, if the military assembly wants Ruinous Pass cleared, why send just the 3 of us, 2 Taluks, and a wagon? We're drawing them out. If we had a battalion, whatever is here might think better of an attack. Seems risky is all. Speaking of which, do you see anything, Vedette? I thought I heard a noise out there. Yeah, somebody's watching you. Just a curious observer, I hope. I haven't gotten a good look, but I doubt it. They've been stuck to you guys like mud on a pig since sunrise. Yep, taking a while. This bit could be a little bit shorter. There we go. Whoa, fellas! No chance our little watcher has anything to do with this roadblock, right? Odds are good, Orvie. What the? They've got us pinned to the ground. Don't lose your heads, guys. Something's moving out there. Greetings, weary travelers. It would appear you're having some difficulty with your wagon. You know, it always has trouble when trees get dropped in front of it. I meant to fix it, but who can find the time nowadays? Fret not, young man, for your deliverance is at hand. Your wagon is now the property of the Calcu cult. Oh, come on, these jokers are from the Calcu cult? Shh. Listen, we appreciate the offer, but we're carrying some valuable stuff. We can't leave it with just anybody. Anybody? We, the Wekufe, disciples of the Kalku, forgive your ignorance. But we do not forgive your disrespect. Now we must take everything from you, travelers, your goods and your lives. No, you can certainly try. But we're not mere travelers, and we won't be losing our lives today. As soldiers of Genoa, however, we will gladly accept your surrender. Foolish. Get the others. Tell them we will need help unloading a wagon and disposing of its former owners. Not so fast. We like the odds just the way they are, thanks. Why did she shoot an arrow from far away and then go stand next to them? She was even on the wrong side of the fallen tree stuff. Okay, anyway, we've got controls. I'm good. I love this in this game. You can just run however far you want within the bounds of where your character can go. Okay, I'm done with that now. I have tried to record this a bit before, and things kept going wrong. I think everything's right this time. So I do know buttons. I do know what people are doing. Yeah. That area attack, I don't think... It's a tech attack. I don't think anybody else has one that they're currently able to use. That may be something that comes later in the game, you know, like post-demo stuff. Oop. It may have just not been ready for the demo, and that's fine too, of course. Could you run all the way down here? No? Thanks. Cool. Okay, this is what... Okay, never mind. You can run far enough. Let's see. Let's hit the one that's low health already. Fewer enemies means not getting hit as much. That 64 damage, cool. Now that is a fire spell. And I have no idea if there are like elemental damages in this game, like you would see in some other stuff. Let's see. Let's do this. Bop that guy. The good bop. Yeah, Kellen here with the sword is not very good at the damages, but he is healthy. He is a very healthy lad. Vedette, obviously, ranged. She doesn't hit as hard as something. Still hits harder than Kellen, though. And then there's Orvis. Orvis is different. I imagine those guys must be weak to fire, but either way, he still hits harder than the others. Cure Potion, gold, small health potion, nice. I forget what Cure Potion does. Right, and we're just kind of dumped out here to run around and do things. Which one was a Cure Potion? Here's the latest negative status effects. I really like that you can just see things like the amount of health it restores, but that is very small text. Also, in this font, the A's and O's look so similar, it's hard to tell the difference at times. But we look good health-wise. Oh. Ah, they survived! Get him quick! Yeah, we will get him. Can't remember if there's anything over here. What am I getting stuck on? That was weird. Nothing here for us to get. I didn't get stuck on the way down either. Oh, the camera is just violently quick. Right, we can't get through there. Oh. I always forget that. You bop the thing and then you interact with it after. Can I run up? Yeah, I can. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to run up that way, but I did. This is a lot of things to break open. I like getting free stuff, and I like having at least some reward for exploring. But it feels like you could double the rewards and have half as many things to break open. Let's see, is there anything back here? Yeah, something to break anyway. Because it only takes a couple seconds to break the thing and then interact with it, get the reward. But that's gonna add up over time. All this way for a small health potion. Yeah. But yeah, that's just, you know, nitpicky things. Overall, I really like the game. I need a camera speed thing, though. I need to be able to change that. I think you're good where you are. I don't know if enemies walk past your allies. I know our playable people can run through enemy squares. I don't know if that's intentional or not, though. Like, we have unit collision with other people, but... Oh, you can't quite make it through there. But yeah, normally you can run past enemies that way. Maybe you have to have 2 squares for that to actually work. Alright. Either way, I'm not letting them all get through here. You can't reach my people. I think the most ranged things, at least for now, seem to be... Wait, why can't you... You would normally be able to hit the guy that's, like, right diagonal. Okay. We'll do a heal instead? I don't know why I wasn't able to attack that way. Okay. Ah, right, you're poisoned. I hate poison. I feel like I was saying something. I don't know, I really enjoy this 2.5D thing that they got going on. I like games like that for reasons. Let's see, now if I... Okay, now we can run around through, like, through enemy spaces and stuff. We know that he can kill honed Wekafe. I don't know why it's honed and not horned. I feel like horned would make more sense. Ooh, and it was a critical hit. Bops. Yeah, I really like the artwork. I feel like the 2D sprites and stuff, the portraits that they have up in the corner, those are all very well done. You know what? Let's move you over here. She's squishy. I don't want to risk her getting hit. Oh, I didn't realize that before. The little timer thingy, whatever you call it, the turn order thing, it'll show which one you have hit. I don't know if it shows you which one you're targeting at the moment, though. That would be nice. Okay. I think we're pretty healthy still. Yeah, I did get that heal in there. Oh, hello, little buddy. We're gonna go exploring a little bit first, and then we'll come say hi. But, like, with a sword. So, stuck on things. Yeah, I would make that whole collection of barrels just one thing. For the breaking. Anyway, my brain's gonna be stuck on that. I like the artwork. That's what I needed to get to. I really, really enjoy the artwork. Even with, you know, like, the grass texture is a little bit pixely. And you can see on the rocks and stuff, like, it's more like the texture has been stretched to fit. That's the kind of stuff that'll, I'm sure, is gonna get fixed by release. Even if it's not entirely changed, I'm not mad about it. It's not terrible. I've seen finished games that looked worse. But yeah, I wouldn't aim to leave it as it is. No, I really like this. The world feels big, even though our sprites are big? That's not the word. It feels three-dimensional, even though our sprites are not. And the flowers, it looks like, right? Can't really see. It looks like the flowers are 2D. But some of them are bent in things, and I like that. It reminds me so much of games from back in the day. Which, of course, it is inspired by games from back in the day. There's definitely, of course, Final Fantasy Tactics. They also mentioned Shining Force 2, specifically. Which is not a game that I've played. I keep hearing the names of Shining Force things, and I always forget to actually try it. Yeah, there's not much tactics-wise for me to talk about what I'm doing. Hey, level ups. I'm pretty sure that there's more stats that we're getting boosted than just our max HP and focus points, but I can't see them. There's no scrolly button for that. Also, it's very small. Moving the victory thing up and making this box with all the rewards and outcome stuff bigger would be very helpful. But, again, just a demo. I'm giving my thoughts on things because, you know, a lot of devs seem to like their feedbacks, and I want to be able to give that. I want to see these games succeed. But yeah, and this is another one of the games, like, I keep running into them. It's just kind of some nitpicky things. Some of it's going to be personal preference. Having very small text, I don't think that's just personal preference. Us gamers of a certain age are not going to be able to read things that are too small. Okay. Bam. Medium health potion. Don't know if I'll ever use it. Oh yeah, cure potions. Did I even read about what they do? Max elixirs does elixir stuff. Well, they restore health and focus points. Cure's latest negative status effect. Okay. I don't know if I actually read that earlier. There we go. So many things to collect that I'm just gonna forget exist. Because I always do. I have a terrible habit in games of not using the usable items. Ugh. There we go. I like the cutaway, the way that they do it when you walk into buildings, but the particle effect that it does to the building, it just makes it look like it's being slowly erased by another dimension or something. Okay, okay. Alright. Got stuck on an invisible rock there. I don't think there's any way, no, to get back there. I want to know what that is. Oh, there's nothing up here. Okay. The tree's floating a bit, so are the flowers, whatever. I want to know why there's some sort of crystal sticking out of the rocks, but I can't interact with it. I don't know if that's meant to be just decoration, if it's something that'll be modified later. Something maybe you could do mining. That would be cool. But, you know, not expected. Welcome. You must be the troublemakers I've heard so much about. Better than being common thieves masquerading as a religion. Oh, rather rude, too. I would ask if you were raised in a barn, but even pigs know their place. How about a lesson in manners, then? I am Sekul, first mage of the Kalku. And you are? No, I don't care. Especially after having messed up a line. Surly indeed. No, we just have a job to do. We're here to negotiate the surrender of your forces to Genoa. Yes, I'm sure you are, but that needn't ruin such an auspicious day. Oh, really? How do you figure? I asked Ularok, the listener in the mist, to send me one offering for the abbot, but he has sent me 4. 4? What do you mean 4? Hail, fellow Genoans! Mayhaps I might be of assistance. And who might you be? Graylin Granbold. Oh, no, Ganbold. I keep wanting to put an R in there for some reason. Son of Granlund Ganbold, corporal of the 9th Mounted Division of... You're Genoan? Survivor from the missing transports, I assume? Right you are, ma'am. That's all we need to know. Orvis, get the centaur back his lance. How'd you know he had a lance? Unless that's just standard. Well, you said mounted. But they wouldn't really use lances. It doesn't matter, it's a video game. A touching display of camaraderie, but it won't be enough. Welcome to my little meat grinder. That's not good. Is this mission going sideways? It feels like it's going sideways. My Wekufe, show your worth. Cut down our enemies and please the abbot. Maybe then he'll finally declare that raw magical power makes a truly great mage. No. You need control. Without control, it really doesn't matter. Backstabs! We finally got to the thing I was trying not to talk about too much. If you hit him from the back, it does extra damage. The end. I'm gonna save that, actually, the tech move. I'll just do a defend. Get that defense up, because he's gonna be in the front. Yeah, the tech move can hit up to 5 people. And I want to hit as many as I can. Let's see. You only have 70 HP and 50 focus points. Man, you suck. He's not a fight. You can't get through there. Oh, and you can't get through that corner either. I guess there's a unit collision with these tiles. It makes sense that there would be. Maybe that's why he couldn't cast around a corner earlier. Oh, we leveled up. On level ups, you get a full heal, so there's not really anything for him to do. It would be interesting if there is some kind of line of sight stuff going on. Let's put you here. No, let's put you here. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's nothing else for him to do. It's not like he's gonna go hit things. And he's not good at taking a hit either. Weirdly. From having tried to record before, I know his health is not that high. His physical, or his damage is not that good either. Let's see, let's get you... wherever. Somewhere around here. Not that one. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to hit the entire world with this tech thing. If I can hit 3, that's great. Anything more than 3 is just extra. Sorta out. Poisoned again. I hate poisons. I do have the thing for the curing that, but I would need to kill these guys first, so they don't do it again. That'll learn you. I don't know where that came from. I love the music. There is a specific Final Fantasy game that this music reminds me of, and I don't remember what it is. And that bugs me. Yeah, every time I've tried to record, I try to figure out which one it is. Like that part in particular, I have no idea. They did such a good job on the music and things, too. They did a good job on all the things. The backstabbing is a little awkward. You can't always tell which way an enemy is facing. Okay, I got it on that one. I'm counting the directions that the sprites can face. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. Okay. Wait. 2, 3, 4. Straight away is 5. 6? Is there only 5? I can't tell. It's kind of a problem because if there were 4 directions, then we would know exactly which way everyone's facing just off of that. If there were 8 directions, then it would get a little confusing, but it'd be doable. If this is 5 or 6, that just feels kind of awkward. Why did that dude just run into a corner? Okay, good. That was a back attack. Cool. Or backstab. There we go. I had the guy with all the defense just run away and not get hit by anything, which is not ideal. Don't recommend it. Okay. I'd love to be able to do some healing outside of battle, but with focus points. You've been outmaged. Now take us to this abbot of yours. Oh, there you are. And what could you offer that would be worth forsaking my seat Ulurok? He's hurt. That's why he's stumbling. It's not me entirely. Oh, give it up. You lost your chance to negotiate when you put us through your little fun house. There's no point in negotiating with a blunt instrument. It will be me who stops your little raiding party. Mark my words. Okay. He got away. We'd better get moving. We still have that rogue to catch. Well met, friends. We taught these cultists what it means to tangle with Chittua's might, didn't we? Yeah. We sure did. Thanks for the help, big guy. Oh, a fellow ardent heart. A joy and pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir. My heartiest thanks for your heroic rescue, too. The three of you make a formidable team. He's Callan. I'm Vedette. That scruffy little mage is Orvis. Scruffy? I've seen the posters in Vigorod. I would recognize Chittua's heroes anywhere. Is it done, Sekul? Or did you take care of those soldiers from the... Okay, then. I don't think there's much of anything we can do around here. There's the one shiny back there, but there's nothing we can do as far as getting in houses. This one confuses me. Can I bring the camera down? Yeah. You can see there's a ramp inside, but there's no front door. There is only more house. Unless that's supposed to have been the front door and it got broken? I'm just trying to understand the construction of the house. I will routinely forget that I'm looking at a video game and not Realism Simulator 2027. It's not 2027. Where are you, buddy? He ran off. Oh, there you are. Everybody stick together. The Kalku aren't normally organized, or this organized, but they settle in abandoned towns. Yeah, but not like this. Those traps weren't from Genoa. Taking this, whatever it is. Yes, I sense Turamane's meddling here. Sure. Sometimes I like those kinds of conversations popping up, and sometimes, I don't know, in games, just generally. Why did y'all reappear outside of where you could walk? Silly little guys. Break stuff, take things, break stuff, take things, break stuff, take things. Oh, just take things. Didn't have to break that one, or that one. Alright. I swear there's gotta be some purpose to this. It can't just be decoration, right? It very well could be, but I just feel like it shouldn't be. I didn't see anything much on the Steam page or anything else that I've read about the game, about crafting or anything like that. It would be cool if there is, but, you know, you can't expect that in every game ever. There are supposed to be at least 15, well, it says 15 plus playable people. My total speculation on that, and kind of hope, is that there will be 15 that you find easily and then some hidden ones. I love that in games. I love having the little extra things, but, you know, not being entirely necessary to win. Yeah, I'm looking forward. We're gonna rob a grave, aren't we? Oh, we're gonna smack it first, apparently. Medium health potion, a little ironic coming from a grave, but sure. Where is everybody? Oh, he's catching up! And he's facing the wrong way. Oh, are you trying to follow her? But she's stuck, brother. Brother? Whatever. 5 gold says these vines aren't natural. No bet. So, can you... blast through it, mage boy! You know that's not how it works. There, trespassers, don't get so worked up. Did I do that voice for the first guy? I don't remember. My plants hate it so when their prey is in a panic. We're here to negotiate your surrender. Are you the abbot? Alas, no, I am Beckel, the true first mage of this cenobium of the Kalku cult. Another one? We just beat your buddy down in the village. Don't you dare compare me to that weak fool Sekul. He couldn't find his way out of a farmer's market. He denies that magical mastery of nature's awesome strength is what makes a great mage. How many of these guys are there? The opinions of a band of busybodies are meaningless. Only the judgment of Ul'Arok and his emissary, the Abbot, matters to me. But you will play your role. Your defeat will show my superior faithfulness, as your bodies feed the flowers. Okay. Well, you can try. You made flowers for me. I feel special. This is gonna look weird. I could do some cool stuff, but we're just gonna go for a defense up. See if I can, yeah, there we go. Get every enemy to focus on just him. And then I can heal just him. I thought that would take a little longer and I drank some tea. Which way are you facing? New. Wait. Yeah, no, that tech move doesn't work. Not yet. Doesn't matter. Trap snagging. That's such a great name. There's something about snagging that just feels satisfying. Yes, everybody go for him. Leave my other people alone. Let's do this. Bladed slime uses sword slash? Okay, I can accept that it's sword-like. Which one did she hit? I think it was this one. Yeah. Please? Yes. I just want to make sure it's enough damage, so I gotta say please. That is exactly how it works. Okay. Just stand there. Works for me. I'm not gonna move him around. He's nice and surrounded. Yeah, doing his job. We'll pick off the other ones around the outside here. Okay, it was more than half. I love the little bladed slime portrait. Just a ball with an eye in it. Okay, we don't need to do a heal this time. Oh, come on! You would think fire would be good against plants. Or at least I would. But, I don't know, to each game their own. Living plants are really hard to burn, so it does make sense. People normally think of like, you know, you've left the wood out to dry and now it burns really easy, but when it's soggy, it's not great. Yes, let's sword slash you. Yeah, in the overall game, there's going to be ways that you can... It says customize on the Steam page. I'm guessing they level up, maybe you have some choices. Obviously, we won't get to see that here. Well, that's kind of my point. We won't get to see that here. But there will be more. There will be other abilities that people will get. Yep, there it goes. It just took a minute. I'm really excited to try the full game. Part of me would like to have something like a direction indicator for which way things are facing. Just so I can make double sure. It's hard to tell. But, at the same time... Well, you can move right here. You know, something like at the end of the turn you can choose which way to face would be nice. But it does add time to the gameplay, and this does feel quick and snappy. Also, I kinda like... There are going to be certain fixed characters that you can get. It's not going to be like in other tactical games I've played. You know, like Final Fantasy Tactics. I think Tacticoder was the same way. That you just kind of get units. There are some named ones, and then there's other just generic, makes up most of your team. I want people with stories. Which way are you facing? Pop. Y'all. And I want to see what all the different things are. I want to see what kind of variations and mechanics we're gonna get. The wind is blowing, but only on them. Well, actually, the wind is blowing back there too, just in a very different direction. Greyland Granbold. Wait, what? There's an R in it that time. Earlier it was Ganbold, not Granbold, right? Right? Is my brain broken? It's over, Beckel. Surrender and take us to the abbot. Surrender to a boy playing soldier? I think I'd rather have revenge. Why, you little... Wait, where even are you? Orvis is not here. Oh no, they're touching faces! Just like they're hugging or something. I'll see you later. You can count on it. Not that touching faces is necessarily part of hugging. I don't know. It usually is for me. Jeez, if cultist flunky doesn't work out, these Kalku guys should consider a career as escape artists. I got it right eventually. What of his threat? He's an overblown gardener. Come on, the rogue went this way. He's right there. He's right there. You're making eye contact the whole time. They're still coming? These guys are annoyingly tenacious. Well, I guess we chased that guy. There's an open gate we can go through. This gate, as far as I'm aware, we'll never be able to get through. Looks like I'll need a key to open this. Yeah. And we cannot go up that ramp on the other side there. They're coming! Soldiers from the road! Seckle and Peckle have failed us! Run for your lives! I want that little guy to be recruitable. What was that? I've never seen him before. What do you say about Seckle and Beckel? Who cares? Life's been sweet ever since we got these gadgets from that lion lady from Turamane. What's her name? Pincel scared ya? Lieutenant Vincel Scardo. I dropped one of those gizmos she brought for the abbot. The way she looked at me, scary. Like she was stepping over my grave. Ugh, all those machines kind of give me the creeps too. I heard the abbot kept some of the best ones for himself up in the cathedral. What are you fools doing? Stop flapping your gums and get back to your posts. Ho, comrades! Seems we found ourselves another Kalku Viper. Gah, how did you... if it isn't the plow horse, no surprise that you slipped through Seckle's incompetent fingers. I am Tak, the one and only first mage. First mage of the Cenobium of the Kalku cult? Yeah, we've heard it twice already. Those fools are no more the best than they are the first. They forget that mastery of arcane knowledge and hidden wisdom is what makes a truly great mage. Amuse yourselves then in the face of true sagacity. I will leave it to my underlings to end your half-baked assault. Hail Ularok, I pray for your souls. This doesn't have to end in violence. But if it does, we will win, Sir Callan. I promise I would sooner be torn limb from limb than to be caged again. Not helpful, Greyland. What was that? Too fast. How in the... You are an enemy of Kalku. Thus, I've assisted you. Yes, sir. I'm Callan. This is Orvis, Vedette, and Greyland. I understand. I am Peter O'Day of the Zerua tribe. I will assist you again. Okay, thanks. There's a few of them. We've beaten worse. There's 3 of them standing on each other here and over here. I'll put you here and... I can't... Yeah. Okay, it must be that the fire block that where no one can move through, like, blocks line of sight? Are we gonna call it? It should be. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen a tactics game do that before. Nothing wrong with it. Just so long as I know there's a thing. It'd be cool if we could use that, but I don't think there's any way that I would be able to. You weren't supposed to do that. Wait, what are you doing? Both of their poisony guys have just kind of wandered off and done nothing. Get stabbed. Okay. You guys want to just stand over there? Great. That's exactly what I wanted. Bop. Yes. That was nice 62 damage there. You can just take that guy out. Easy peasy. I'm liking the mix of story stuff. Like, it's not being overly wordy. I run into that in a lot of games. We're getting the important stuff. We're seeing people's personalities, but it's not, you know, like 8 sentences too long for every scene. Okay. Oh, it's a berserker. Well, berserker. Which is probably intentional on it being called that. I'm just gonna plant you right here. Sure. Yeah, because berserker, it meant bear shirt. Back in some Norse something or another. They would supposedly, I think that's still the running idea, is that they would wear a bear skin. I'm not sure if that's 100% true. Sometimes the words for things like that happen, but that's not actually what they were doing. And historians get it wrong for a while. Maybe we should start killing off some of these guys. I feel like that would be a good idea. Yeah. Callan is really good at taking a hit, but there's still limits. Yeah, we're reaching those limits. Let's see. Honed Wekfe. Oh, good critical hit. That was a big one. Ow. Okay. This should reach because the healing is big. Healing go far. Okay. Now, have any of these dudes taken a hit yet? You have. Oh, I should have moved you to be a critical hit. Whatever. Doesn't matter that much. Not there. It wiggled me over there. Yeah, if you stand still long enough, it tries to center you in a square, it seems like. Or when you choose an action. So it moved me. Usually not a big deal, but something like that, it felt like it should have moved me to the square that I was aiming for. Oh, you don't have a ton of health, do you? Yeah, this is fine. Bop. Good bop. And a good bop to you, sir. Oh, you're only at 9. Yeah. Orvis and Vedette both have melee attacks. They are pretty weak. I've tried them a little bit, you know, in the failed recordings. They do very little damage, but they are an option if you can only hit something that's in melee. So, why did you help us? My intervention was necessary to save you from defeat. I was inspired to act by your blunderous attack, and for that I'm grateful. You're welcome, I guess. Also, rude. Hey, that cowardly little mage dropped something. Blemished key. Very small in the corner. That rogue is long gone. Mayhaps we'd be better served by locating the abbot then. What about this other person, Vincel Scarda? Vedette, have you heard of Vincel Scarda? Just rumors. She's a Turmain lieutenant, savage and savvy. Yikes, and now she's giving weapons to the Kalku cult. It's decided. We find the abbot. It's decided. We find the abbot. I said that in such a weird way the first time. Thank you for your help, Peter. I guess we part ways here. I will be coming. Yeah, collectively, The Zerawa do not believe in intervention. I have intervened and I will see it through. Oh, and then we just walk. That we still can't go through. So I do know that we don't have too many more options. We'll run up here first. Blemish key worked. Yes. I want to know what's in that dark corner back there. Not this way. The dark corner was on the other side. We'll see it in a minute. Grab. Sorry about that. I apologize to a statue in a video game. That's who I am as a person. Like and subscribe. I don't know. There's stuff to collect. There's not much more we can do. The game is about done. There's that dark corner. Can I move the camera? Back there in the valley area. It's like a shadow wall or something. It's really cool looking. These trees on the side for some reason. At least if you put your camera down. Dang it, did it again. Yeah, the camera will catch on those trees. Also, I feel like we shouldn't be able to just walk through the bear traps. And I want to know what's up there, if anything. They all just appeared out of the wall in front of me. Maybe they know I keep doing that. Just all of a sudden, it's like my thumb wants to hit the button 7 times. That does not make it go faster, just in case anyone was wondering. Let's see, and we still... Yeah, no, there's no way to get down that way. Hello, knock knock. An Ember Gear lock, Turamine made, and nearly impossible to pick. There are 2 keyholes, and both keys are missing. The monsters left a note, how thoughtful. The cathedral is off limits until further notice. The abbot needs to quiet to get that scary machine from Scarda working, so we locked the doors and took the keys. Come find me in the watchtower across the bridge if you have a problem with it. Honed Commander Argus. Oh, it's supposed to be honed, but I don't know why. I've not heard the word honed used for anything other than making sure that a blade of some kind is properly lined up. This, I'm pretty sure we're just not able to do anything, right? I mean, there is a big thing over it, but no. Also, we can't, like, change who's in the lead of the party, as far as I know. No, I can't mess with that. So I don't know if there's other actions that other people will be able to perform. It would be neat. I'd be totally fine if it's just they do a regular attack animation and break stuff, but it's different for each person. Yeah, this isn't Breath of Fire. We don't need to span chasms with it. But speaking of, this is so cool. We can see so much waterfall and things over there. That's where I was first confused by the thing sticking out of the rock. The broken bridge is, yeah, we can just see it along the river there. This is so pretty. On your card, everyone. By the might of the abbot. For the glory of Ularok. Ha-ha! They still gonna die. Battle has started. We'll move you over here. You can just... No. Don't know why I started making transformer noises either. I don't even know if my microphone picked that up. Whatever, doesn't matter. Callan is more than healthy enough to just stand there. Well, he's poisoned, but he can stand there and do stuff. If he stalls one side while I take out the other, that's totally fine. Poison strike. Poison 2. I want them to move as close to me as possible. I want all of my people to be able to reach. That's... Ah, dang it. Get a little closer. Thank you. I don't know if Orvis will be able to reach that far. It could be kind of awkward. Oh, no, you made it. Nice. Okay. Oh, good hit, good hit. What's up, little guy? Yeah, Callan is doing just fine with that defense up over there. Oh, you can't reach. You can't reach anybody. We'll start moving over this way. You don't scare me. My mage will kill you in one hit. Without a critical. I almost remembered what game this sounded like. I don't know, it's good battle music, but there's something in it that reminds me of a specific game. It might be Final Fantasy VIII. Something about the horn stuff. Or whatever it was that was going on just then. Alright. We don't have any kind of character status screen. I wanted to see their stats as compared to each other. You know what? I'll go ahead and soften you up. Orvis is going to take this guy out in one hit anyway, but... Ooh, getting kind of low there. Yeah, it would have been one hit. That's fine. Bear shirt bear guy. Stabby stabby. Of what I understand, and I don't know, I'm not some medieval historian or early modern historian. I don't think they actually used lances much in battle back in the day. It's just not a practical thing to have done. They're such a weird weapon to use. They definitely look cool in video games and stuff. I'm just getting into real history for some reason. Peter leveled up. I would like it if the characters at least started at the same level as, like, the average of your party. That would make sense. So, yeah. I've got some small health potions I can just distribute. Oop. I wanted to keep using the same one. Okay, you leveled up. We're fine. Yeah. It just feels like over time people are gonna get left behind level-wise, and there'll be too much to level later. Oop, found potion. Okay. They are just hanging out down there. I kind of know what this is. A record of the work being done by different groups of Wekafe and Ruiner's Pass. A key is mentioned in one of the latest entries. Ooh. Pinpick Commander, Cave Exploration Detail. I'm taking a crew into the caves again today. The abbot wishes it, and by the glory of Ularok, we will obey. It'll be harder to find if the others need my Ember Gear key, but that's the point. With any luck, we'll find secret paths further into Genoa, and maybe some treasure as well. P.S. If you need to find me, just remember the third block on the right. Well, thank you. But I don't think we can actually do anything with that. Hey, I need you guys to teleport over. Thanks. Come on, keep going. Cool. And I don't even work out. My arms are just like this. I swear. Can you believe it? That's being a goat man for you, I guess. Hey. Whoa, we're just here to talk. We need that key you're carrying, and we're reasonable. Just ask my new friend. Yeah, we'll let Grayland in on it. Grayland, here. Please, good sir, our group will find a way regardless of your help, but you are the proud commander of these soldiers, correct? Proud and strong. Very strong, yes. Look at those biceps. I'm listening. Soldiers depend on you to keep them safe, I think sounds better. Do they not depend on you to keep them from harm? Hand us the key and we will guarantee safe passage. How dare you insult our devotion? Our lives are nothing compared to the glory of Ularok. Attack! Their attack. And it doesn't matter much. We're gonna kill them all anyway. Oh man, that's four lined up. We hit that with the big area attack thing. Talon will take some extra damage, but who cares? Oh, let's kill the poisoner guy first. Yeah, before he gets a chance to do any poisoning. I don't know why poison bothers me so much. I mean, there were some games back in the day that you would get poisoned, it stuck with you outside of battle, and then my characters would just die because we hadn't run into any antidotes yet. So that bothered me. But even just the small poison like in this game, there's something about having it on. It makes me angry. Or something. Okay. It is just a part of the game, though. I'll be okay. You can't really do much. Let's leave you here. Raylan Grandbold. Drap snagging. I still like drap snagging. Oh, they're lined up as 4 again. Let's go back here. Can you use it again? You can? Really? I thought it was once per fight or something. Okay. I'll take it. Certainly makes this easier. It is using up focus points, but I don't care. I like having area attacks. They make games faster. You can stand on the flowers, or fly above the flowers anyway. Stabbies. Yeah, alright. Never mind. I was thinking that I could do a heal and let Grayland finish this dude off, but it doesn't really matter. Grayland got a level up, nice. And we got our Amber Gear key, and some gold, and a small focus potion, and a health potion. Well, we got the first key. Let's look for clues about the second one's location. We've already had the clues, but we can't do anything about it. We can walk through these buildings, though. In other places, I don't think you can, but for some reason in this spot, there's no collision turned on for those little watchtower things. Yeah. So the thing said 3rd block on the right, but they're in the caves. There are no caves we can get into. I think this is just like the end of the demo. Without it popping up and saying that's the end of the demo. But yeah, I just think that this game has been really fun. I've enjoyed the combat. It's very quick, it's snappy, even though I've had to record this a couple times. I'm still liking it, and that says a lot for a game. Okay, the water does weird when you're looking at it through the blanked out trees. I don't know all the things. Maybe they're connected to the same layer or something like that. But yeah, that's everything that I've been able to do in this game. There's no caves that are opened up now that we've finished other stuff. We're just kind of here. So I'm gonna run around this tree. Yeah, that's gonna do it. I really enjoy this game. I really love how the sprites have turned out. I love the music. The 3D textures, for the most part, I think are just fine the way they are. The trees, the flowers and bushes are all good. These stretch textures that are on the sides of things, I'm sure that's gonna get fixed. But, like I said before, wouldn't be that mad if it stayed that way. I've seen worse in finished games. Yeah. So I'm so excited to see more of Aegis Force. I want to see, like, the other characters. I want to know... I would really like to see a second demo that has stuff that shows you what leveling up is like and getting new abilities. The character customization that it talked about on Steam. But yeah, that's just me being excited for this. So... that's gonna do it. I'll stop rambling. Yeah. How do I end videos? If you like the video, be sure to like the video. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. That sounds good. And yeah, absolutely tell me more tactical RPGs to check out. Stuff that's upcoming, because I don't seem to be able to find games super well, so... I'm always looking for more things like this, and that's gonna do it. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Later.